So do I do my thing? This is on my channel, right?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I know.
Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and just like last year, I'm back in Montreal. Woo! And we've got a special guest. We've got John Wick.
Yeah, no, this is not John Wick. His name is John.
So, you're wondering what this video is about?
Yeah, I am.
Me too. What is this video about, Jessica?
About John Wick.
This is a movie review for John Wick. If you guys have been following me on social media, or Jessica on Go Figure, you'll know that earlier in July, first week of July, Jess visited me in San Francisco.
Just some information. I mean, you've been on YouTube for about 2 years, 3 years. You have to present your the people that you're with. You know.
What do you mean?
You didn't really present me. You said Jess from Go Figure. No one knows what Go Figure is anymore. So if you guys don't know, I'm Jess from Go Figure. But that doesn't mean anything.
They know that because everybody who follows me follows you too. Alright, fine. It's been a while, okay? So, fine. This is Jessica from Go Figure. Go follow her on her YouTube channel.
God.
Go click on this link right here.
Amazing channel. Like, you know, guys, just go follow me. It's like amazing. Just
and
go.
Maybe she'll post videos again.
Maybe.
So today, in this video, is just gonna be chill. We're trying to get back into doing videos again. Maybe this video will never even see the light of day. It was Jess's first time in California, first time on the West Coast. She was able to visit me at my house. She actually got to hang out in my room, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
There are no videos to show from that.
Kind of sounded dirty. So it's like there's no videos to show.
Videos. Actually, if you follow me on Instagram and check my IGTV, there is a 5-minute video of Jess playing Resident Evil 7 VR. So
VR, guys.
if you want to see that.
Super scared of everything that has to do with like zombies and stuff, so that was not a fun 5 minutes for me, but you guys can enjoy it now.
It was very fun 5 minutes for me. It was hilarious. Like you played for like 20 minutes. It was pretty funny. And yeah, she got to see the room finally. And then we spent 2 days in San Francisco. So when Jess arrived from the airport, we went straight to Japantown. And the first thing we did is we went to go get food because we were starving.
Yep.
After we went to get food, we walked around Japantown. If you guys know the San Francisco area, Japantown is very small. It's like 1 or 2 shopping centers that are right next to each other. Oh, Jess got to see Daiso for the first time. If you guys don't know Daiso,
I love Daiso.
Daiso is a Japanese dollar store.
Amazing. I love it, and I'm so sad we don't have this here. I don't understand why we don't have this here.
On the first day, it kind of went over our budget.
We? Yes.
If you guys don't know, in San Francisco is the official Angelic Pretty store for the United States.
And that's a Lolita brand.
A Lolita brand, Angelic Pretty. Jess wanted to go.
I just wanted to look.
And she just wanted to look. But she didn't. What she didn't know is that I had already intended on buying her something when we got there. What was funny is when we got to the store, they don't allow pictures unless you're buying something. So Jess found a dress that she really liked.
I was just looking around. I was like, wow, this one is really nice. Wow, this one's really nice. And then Dave was like, I'm gonna buy you this one.
No. Before that, Jess got a dress that she liked, and then she was like, oh, I really like this dress. And then I was like, you should try it on. When she went out of the dressing room, she's like, she she told me, oh, I really love it. And then I took out my phone to take a picture, and then the Asian lady was like, no pictures.
Really? When I had it on? Oh.
Yeah, when you had it on. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll take that. And then I was like, oh, can I take pictures now? And she was like, okay, take pictures.
Wow. I'm very, very happy about this skirt. I love it. But I've never asked for it. I'm just going to put that out.
She never asked for it.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
So I showed Jess, for the 2 days that we were in San Francisco, we kind of just hung around. I showed her the pier. We went to the Golden Gate Bridge.
We walked in parks.
We got to see, like all the places I took Jess to are places that I've never been to. Because
yeah, we kind of visited San Francisco like for the first time too. Together.
Yeah, together. Like we were both experiencing San Francisco, even though I've lived here almost my whole life. Yeah. You don't really do touristy things in the city that you're from. So
I do.
I don't. I also took her to the Hello Kitty Cafe that's in San Jose, but we didn't get to go in because the line was so long.
We kind of cut in line and we entered the cafe and then people were looking at us. And then they said the line's outside and we're like,
and it's like over the corner.
Bye-bye.
And
then we went to LA for the AX convention, the Anime Expo convention, the biggest anime expo in North America, right? Is it the biggest convention in North America or just
the biggest anime convention in North America?
Yeah, because I mean, why would it be the biggest convention? It's about anime.
So it was a 6-hour drive, which actually wasn't too bad.
Not too bad, because I'm a good DJ.
But before we went to Anime Expo, we went to Disneyland. And it was just his first time at the happiest place on earth.
And I was the happiest place on earth. No, that's not true. And Angelic Pretty, I was the happiest on earth. And at Disney, it was pretty funny. Pretty fun. Yeah, even if we had to wait like super long in line, it was just a beautiful place. Even the trash cans are designed to look cute. So that was amazing. I loved it.
But it was really cool seeing like Jess's reactions to everything. And she was just like, oh my god, here we go here, and everything is so expensive. We learned about each other is that we both like roller coasters a lot.
Yeah, we do.
But I struggle with roller coasters because
we didn't really
stomach.
struggle that much with
those weren't too crazy.
They're not too crazy.
They're not too crazy. But we had a really fun time at Disneyland, and then the next day we went to Universal Studios.
We got to see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter with the fake Hogwarts. It was so cool and so pretty and like, oh, it's so awesome.
Yeah, I learned that Jess was a huge Harry Potter fan, which I did not know.
And also, my house is Slytherin, and your house is?
I'm also Slytherin, as it turns out. Isn't that so funny? That's why we get along. It's because we're both bitches.
Exactly. We should do like a Slytherin high five.
What is the Slytherin high five? Ooh. The coolest part of Universal was probably on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Krusty Burger.
Is what I knew what you were gonna say.
You knew it.
But I was gonna say The Simpsons, which is the same thing.
The Simpsons world.
The Simpsons. The Simpsons world. Everything is so cool. We got to take pictures. Like I think there was like a mill house on a bench. I think maybe I have a picture of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always like really fun to see. Oh no, you know what we did? The first thing we did at Universal was the studio tour.
Yeah, that was so fun. I think that was my favorite part after it was Krusty Burger. It was just surreal to go into the Krusty Burger, and it was just so well designed, and the burgers were pretty good, so yeah.
And then the next day we went to Santa Monica.
We walked
around. We saw the pier, Santa Monica Pier, and one funny moment is when Jess pointed out this lady who was in a bikini, and she was like, oh, that girl's almost naked.
I'm not in that tone at all.
No,
not in
totally
a judgmental tone.
Judgmental? She's like, I can't believe she's wearing that.
No.
And I'm like, at the beach?
Not in a judgmental way. I was
you were so judging her.
I was not judging her.
You slut.
No.
After that, it was finally time for Anime Expo. Yeah.
I was super excited. Never went to a big con. I'm used to the small con in Montreal, which is about 20,000 people maybe. And over there, it's like 100,000, something like that.
Like, yeah, 100,
so many people. Holy shit.
A lot of people. So someone threatened to shoot and kill people at AX, which
we were super scared all the time.
I think that happens maybe every year, but so this year Jess and I, to calm our nerves, made callous jokes about getting murdered. And like I was saying that, you know, if anything happens, I would use my body as a shield, and if Jess needed protection, that she would use my body as a shield. Initial thoughts. How was Anime Expo?
So I did like it, and I would still go again next year. But yes, there's a lot of people, and I feel like it's very tiring as a con. It's the most like tiring con between, you know, the one that I go to every year here in Montreal and that one. The dealer's room is where it's at. It's really, the dealer's room is awesome. You get so many companies that go, and like you really get like authentic rare items, I guess I'd say. So the dealer's room is so big, and it took us like one day to do the whole dealer's room, I think. And there's lines and a lot of the booths, mostly the booths that are the most popular and that are from like, you know, like the company that does Love Live, the booth we could never go to, which it would have been so awesome, but it's kind of like you kind of get picked to go in the line, kind of, because there's like the lines are always closed, so then it's always the person that are just close by that can go in after. So it was really hard to get into the good booth, but it was still very, very fun. And the artist alley is amazing. If you love people's arts and just want to get a bunch of prints and keychains, oh my god, it's the place to go. It's amazing. It's just like you can just go walk around, take a card of the artist you like, and you get like a bunch of cards. It's just, and then you can like follow them on Instagram and stuff. It's really a really awesome place, the artist alley.
Artist Alley is huge. I think it's like Artist Alley alone is, I think, bigger than Otakuthon. The whole area. That's
I think so too.
How big just the Artist Alley. And then so the main difference from like Otakuthon, which is the local con here in Montreal, and Anime Expo is that since Anime Expo is in LA, there's a lot of industry there. So you'll see huge companies like Viz, Love Live Crew, Babushimo, Aniplex, just all the big anime companies show up. They have booths there. They have lots of different attractions to look at. Good Smile Company is there, and they have like all their like stuff you would see at like One Fest. They kind of had Good Smile kind of has a presence like that at Anime Expo as well.
Then the other thing I was gonna go to, I don't feel like it's the best con to go to if you are really into the panels. I could be saying it wrong. I'm sure people just go for the panels, but there's so many people that it takes you like 30 minutes to walk over to the panel, and then you have to go wait in a line that's might be like another 20 minutes away from there.
Not that far.
Like maybe 10 minutes.
But the way Anime Expo sets up their lines is you line up actually away from, because there are so many people at the panels, you line
outside.
You line up outside, and then they'll bring you to the place where you need to go.
And I was like, oh wow, that is something. It takes a while to go to a panel, and you have to like stay in line and wait in line if you want a good seat. And they're honestly not that much like good panels, since it's really much more oriented like industry. I'd say there's not a lot of like really intimate funny panels, which I really like. So that's the kind of thing that I was less expecting. I thought there was going to be a lot of panels, a lot of like different variety, but I was kind of disappointed on the panel side.
Yeah, because you kind of have to pick and choose, because you either have to wait in line for like an hour, but then you won't be able to go to the dealer's room, or you won't be able to go to Artist Alley. For example, they had a lot of world premieres. So they had the world premiere of the My Hero Academia movie, which, I mean, you've got to line up super early for that. I mean, we didn't even try to get tickets to that. Yeah. There were like premieres for Attack on Titan Season 3, and I think Overlord Season 3. They had like the premiere episode. I think they even had a premiere for JoJo Part 5, which would have been cool to watch. And even when you actually get there, I've done that before. The first time I went to AX, I lined up for a world premiere of a TV series, and I couldn't even read the subtitles because people were so tall. So it's like, sometimes it's not even worth it. We actually saw one of the people that Jess loves.
Yeah, this
Katie baby doll.
Yeah, she's a Lolita, and I love her, and she's super cute and pretty, and she has amazing looks. So
And in real life, she is super tall. Overall experiences for AX. You said you might come back.
But only for the dealer's room and the artist alley.
So bring your money.
Bring your money if you're going to AX.
One thing we did do a lot is go to Little Tokyo.
Oh yeah, that was so fun.
So Little Tokyo is like maybe a mile or two away from...
Better than AX.
It's better than AX. Yeah, everybody goes there. You can buy lots of figures there.
And there's a Hello Kitty official store.
There is a Sanrio. Did you guys know there's no Sanrios in Montreal? No, there's plenty of Sanrios where I'm from. So.
No, there's not.
So yeah, like it's a really cool place to like eat and
good food, plushies and stuff. It's a fun place.
Spend money.
Yeah, that brings us up to now today, about a month after we went to Otakuthon, or 3 weeks after. And as I said at the beginning, Otakuthon is the Montreal Con. It's very small compared to AX, so I think it'd be kind of interesting just for people that cannot go to AX but they experience their own in their city con. What's the difference, and is it worth it to go to AX?
The con in my hometown is called Fanime, and it's very similar to Otakuthon. Like very, very similar. From what I found is that the panels at Otakuthon, we went to a lot more panels at Otakuthon.
It was easier to move around.
Yeah. And even though we did get kicked out of some because there were
too many people inside.
There were too many people, we still got to go to a lot more. We pretty much went through the dealer's room in like an hour, and then Artist Alley was like another hour. But that did leave us with a lot of panels to go to, and like since these are all panels run by just
local people,
regular people who have interest in Animal Crossing, in Pokemon.
And 2 years ago, Mia and I did a panel. We did one on 101 anime figure collecting 101. And we're passionate about anime figures, and we just did a panel. And I think the best people to do panels are the ones that are super passionate about something. So all those people were super fun to listen to, and they're super passionate about something, and they really make you learn stuff, and they know what to say as well. And they know how to make someone interested in what they like. Very fun conversations, I find.
The good thing about smaller cons is that you have time to see everything. You have a lot of time to just hang out with people you would only normally see during a convention. I got to meet one of Jess's friends that you grew up with, so that she was really cool and a total weeb. Yeah,
she had like 3 panels.
She did. So she had like 3 panels. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The smaller cons are definitely a lot more cozy, so there's definitely a want to go to a big con like AX, but also still go to your smaller cons because you really experience different things at both.
Personally, I think I like the more cozy small cons. Because I do really enjoy going to the panels, and I like to go to panels just so I can get to find other things that I might be interested in, and just kind of grow in my weakness in a way.
And one of my favorite artists, I think Kazehime, Soundless Wind.
Yeah.
She was at AX. And she's also here because she's Canadian. So I bought prints at AX, and then I bought prints from her again this year.
You love her so much.
She's one of my favorite Sailor Moon artists. She's so good. So good.
I have a few prints from her as well. And actually at AX, I bought this print. And she's from the artist Dave is talking about. Which is so pretty. Boom.
So if you're wondering if we're going to do a gift exchange like we did last year, which was such an awesome pair of videos.
It was awesome. I loved it, but I knew they was going to go out of budget, and I just felt really bad, and I was scared you were going to buy me another figure, and I was going to feel really guilty that you bought me figures, so I just said no. We're not doing it.
We didn't do it.
I have an AP freaking cord because of you. Like, that's extremely expensive. Mama's gonna, draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, but I still got her a bunch of gifts anyway.
Yeah, kind of. Actually, this one, what I'm wearing. This little cute necklace, which is an avocado with a face.
So that was pretty much our trip for the past month.
One thing I would like to know, guys, if I can ask a question. May I ask a question, Dave?
You may.
Thank you. I would really like to know, what con do you want to go? Do you want to attend? Is there a con that, you know, there's something, okay, so let me know which con you want to attend and one reason why you want to attend this con. I would really like to know, is it because of the cosplayers, because of there's this specific panel, because of the dealer's room, because of those artists there are? I want to know. My next con that I would love to go is either Anime North, because it's close by and it's a really popular con, and or else I'd love to go to the con in New York, because it's in November, it's a bit different in weather.
Also, I forgot to mention, but when we were both at Anime Expo and Otakuthon, a lot of people recognized us.
Yeah, really surprised. And it's like the year, unfortunately, that we've done less videos. But yeah, I was really surprised. And every time people were like coming to see us, I was like, I feel so guilty. I haven't done any videos.
Yeah,
and
me
like,
too.
I want to do videos again, but it's just sometimes it's, you just gotta have a little break. Not because you hate it.
But yeah, it was just really cool getting to see everyone. They're like, are you Nendo now? Are you Go Figure? And
I always love it. And it's so much fun for me to get to know someone that watches the video and that they're into the same things that I am into. So I'm like, I want to be friends with you, but I don't know how to say it.
If you're watching this video and you actually said hi to us, leave a comment down below so that we'll know it was you or who you are. One person actually like wanted to get our autographs, which is really funny.
First time ever,
really
and that was really like, wow.
That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we just had a great time, and I don't know about you, but I felt embarrassed every time someone recognized.
Not at all embarrassed.
Yeah, I was super like, oh
I
my
was
God,
more like,
you've seen my videos.
No, I was like, oh wow, you are a cool person. I want to be friends with you because everyone that watches my videos are cool.
But yeah, we had a great time at Otakuthon. We had a great time at Anime Expo. So much fun. I loved being able to hang out with Jess.
I love being able to hang out with me. But yeah, I enjoyed every part of this this journey, and I enjoyed every part of this weeb journey. It's fun because I was with a weeber weeb than I am, so it was like.
But yeah, that was it. So this will be the last video I upload on this channel.
I hope not.
Just kidding, maybe. So I mean, that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Watching this long video of us just talking.
I enjoyed
and chatting and ranting.
I enjoyed chatting and ranting with you guys. The Nendo Now crowd guys, and go to my channel.
Go to Go Figure's channel and subscribe for her lewd videos that she no longer uploads. Johnny!
Bye!
Hi! We're back at Otakuthon 2018! Whoa.
Second year in a row, man! Oh my god. Yep. That's it.
That's it. Bye.
Bye. soft. It has like a gritty.
Gritty feeling.
But it's sweet. Should touch that one. You should.